Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear
Hello.
you. Hello, hello.
Yeah, okay, let's get started. Give me 1 second. So I guess this meeting has been recorded. I just saw that. Let me try to share my screen. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to KAITO's community meeting. Just please remember that this meeting is follow CNCF code of conduct. So please be respect each other and let's try to have a construction conversations and for all the discussions. Um, for today's, we don't have too much agendas because I think we can talk about some of the miscellaneous tasks. As attached, can talk about the model pack adoption. So, Sataj, do you want to carry for
Yeah,
this?
sounds good. Let me share my screen. I think I'll do a quick demo so everybody's on the same page.
Sure.
Lost my terminal, 1 second. Can you stop sharing
Oh,
thing?
I need to stop sharing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess Zoom doesn't allow you to like overwrite share.
How to do that? Uh,
I think at the top there's like an unshare button, maybe like your screen's top of the screen.
I don't know. Let me see. Am I sharing? Here. Is this here? This is sharing, but where is on? Oh, should I click this?
Is there a bar at the top of your screen, like where the browser tab bar is?
Let me see. Oh,
At
pause
least.
sharing? Should it be pause sharing or oh, stop sharing? Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I am sharing now. Let me know if you can all see my terminal.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, okay, let me start from what is ModelPack. So ModelPack is a CNCF project. It's actually a first project that is a standard and not an implementation,
Okay.
which is interesting. Yeah. There's definitely some thoughts about that. So yeah, it's a specification. It is for large language model OCI images. So I thought that was pretty similar to what Kaito is already doing with the presets. I think
Mhm.
we make our own the media type, but which is like some Kaito something. I forgot what it is.
Mhm.
Um, so basically, what model spec does is it provides a more descriptive way um, to classify the things. So, for example, for weights, there's like a VND CNCF models weight raw, which is what we want, the uncompressed model weights file. But if you choose to do tar or tar gzip, whatever, then those are also supported. Um, but the I guess the recommendation would be to do raw because these are model weights and then they don't really gain much from compression. So there are other things also, say like the for tokenizers or config JSONs, there's like the config object, and then like documentation, and then code or any data sets. Those are like may or may not be applicable for all the projects, but it provides the a way to define what each of the media types is. And then in this case, if there are multiple weights, each of the weights would have a media type of the VND CNCF model weight V1 row, for example. So you can do multiple layers with, say, each safe tensors file. And it basically looks like kind of like this. I'll show you another example that's better. But yeah, so that's basically the super high level gist of it. There are projects that adopted this format. I think one of them is Modelpack has their own tooling, but I think it's pretty basic. It doesn't do like auto discovery for like Hugging Face and whatnot. I think it's called
So,
Mod CTL.
question,
Yeah,
should we provide this? So as a user, we need to fill this spec, right?
yeah. So I'm gonna tell you how we can make it easy
Okay,
for
okay,
our
okay, okay,
users.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So this is I'm just giving you the information about the
I
spec
see,
first,
I see, I
and
see.
then I'll go to the, like how we can integrate to Kaito and whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah, so and then there are other projects that integrated this. One of them is their own tool called ModCTL, and then there's another one from a startup called Jozu, I believe, which called KitOps is that is that tool. So the and then the final one is that I integrated into AI Kit, so which is what we'll talk about it. So it's basically it's a build kit front end like all the other AI Kit stuff, but instead of providing like the runtime things, say like the model runtime and whatnot, it packages like the models from places. These are like the local directories or like the HTTP, HTTPS, and then Hugging Face. So it's very, very easy to use. So it basically I'll just copy paste. So it will go through very quickly. Oops, did not copy paste. Okay. Right. So it works like this. So you basically define the front end image, and then the build arc that hey we're getting it from Hugging Face, Quen, whatever. I can open that one so everybody is familiar. Browser. Don't know if I can search here. Let's see. Let's just do Google.
Does this somehow similar with aesthetic somehow?
It's similar technology. It's their best build kit.
Okay.
So basically, this is like the repo pool. So there's the state model, state tensors, tokenizers, vocab, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So basically, you get the thing, and you at the end you basically create an OCI layout. So in this
Yeah.
case,
Oh,
there's the
okay.
OCI layout, and then you'll see that hey, these are like all these blobs and whatnot. So currently, the limitation is you still need to use auras to push it. I'm trying to fix that, but that'll take some time. So you basically define a registry in this
Yeah,
case.
yeah, makes sense.
Let me copy paste this one. So export registry. So I'm just going to put my Docker Hub. And then I'm just going to copy this. So you can use Auras or Scopeo. So let's just use Auras for this one. So what it's doing is it's copying from that OCI layout that I just showed you all to the registry, which is my Docker Hub. And then if we go to here, this is just going to visualize, which I cannot paste for some reason. Let's see. I'm just going to type it. Quen 0.6b. Oh, did I? Oh, Quen 3. Maybe I'll just copy this. Let's see. Well, okay, I cannot copy. 0.6b. This was having some issues earlier. Yeah, it's still there. Let's do a few refreshes. Yeah.
Okay.
That might be a Docker Hub thing. I can just show you in the. Let's just do
The local,
Docker.
yeah, Docker,
Inspect.
yeah.
Yep, not installed, obviously. The Docker build
Is it inside?
includes.
Yeah, inside the build kit instance.
I think there's like a raw thing. Yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. We don't need any external tools. We got it. Yeah, so it basically looks like this. So like say that the model safe tensors is the file name. So CNCF the model pack defines the file path, but I also added the ORAS way. So when we download it, we can keep the same file names. So unless you keep this, you won't be able to get the same name with auras. So it basically,
Yeah.
what I talked about basically, if every media type is categorized correctly. So what AI Kit does is it looks at the Hugging Face repo and then classifies it automatically. So these are the things that, for example, looks at it. Say for weights, it looks at safe tensors or GGOF and whatnot. And for config, it looks at certain JSONs. And so it automatically categorizes it. So the end user doesn't have to think about like, hey, what is what? So the categorization is automatic. And it just creates this. And then if you wanted to download it, so all you need to do is, let's see, pulling. So we're just going to do this one, path to pull. I guess I cannot copy paste in here. This is very fun. Copy. Oh, I guess I can. Okay. So yeah, same idea. You just do auras pull, and then from the registry, and then we are going to output to path to Qwen3. So let's go to that one, path to Qwen3, and then if you look at it, there we go. All of our Hugging Face
Yeah,
models
just
are
like Hugging Face
automatically there.
download.
Yep. So you basically, instead of that, you basically, so what we did is basically created the OCR layout using AI Kit, and then pushed using auras, and then pulled using auras. So we have the full model from OCI to our local file system.
Cool. And I think the one benefit is that you can exclude some directory, just
Oh
like
yeah, you can also
the
exclude it.
GB.
Yeah.
It's really useful because the GPT OSS repo will have
Yep.
3 copy for their model weights. It's really,
Yep.
yeah, you can see the
Yeah.
GPT OSS.
That's the big gotcha. Yeah. So like in here, I don't know why they have metal and then original, which is
Yeah,
just that
3
takes
copy. So if
like
you
so
do
much. Yeah.
Hugging Face download, you will download 3 copy of the model files.
Yeah. So, and then this basically automates the stuff. It also supports passing in an HF token if you want to get private things. Like, so for example, this llama one is a private, so you need to pass in a Hugging Face token, and then which is saved as Docker build secrets, and it's not exposed anywhere. Yeah, I think that's about it. And the idea is that this is like super simple. So you just run it and then point to a Hugging Face repo, and then you get yourself an OCI artifact with it supports model pack and the generic one if you just want a generic or OCI artifact and you don't really care about model pack.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So the idea case, let me try to see how to use this for KAITO is like, um, in our current KAITO's use case, we are going to, there are some models we are going to download from Hugging Face directly. Will that case benefit from this? I can see
Yeah.
this one. Okay, how? Because
This basically replaces the how KAITO does presets.
Yeah, it will replace how we build the preset image
yeah, build images I
for
understand, but
for
for
model.
yeah, if we preset images that I understand, but how about just we have cases we direct download the Hugging Face directly. In that case, this won't help, right?
Oh, if you did it, no, it does not. This is more like
Okay.
you have a thing stored in OCI somewhere, but instead of going to Hugging Face,
Okay.
then
Okay.
you want
Yeah,
to do
it's
it.
great for small model.
Okay. So that okay.
But it's one more thing. It's also good if you want things like the network isolation. So say maybe the customer cannot go to Hugging Face, right? So then
Yeah.
if they can go to their ACR and then if you store it in their ACR or MCR, whatever, then they can just download from there instead of going to Hugging Face.
Yeah, because this is Auras is like it's exactly the Hugging Face. I mean, CI/CD experiences, but leverage the container registry because this is not very easy. If you do container images, it's going to be a bit harder to do something like this. Yeah, I got it. The Auras cool stuff. I got it. Yes.
Yeah, the hard part is basically the categorization of it because there's nothing that does that today.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you
Yeah.
the exact question that come in the first place. So can you go to spec? Who is filling roles? So how can I come up with the spec easily? I mean, because
The
like
the model pack spec?
Yeah. This spec, right? So you need to tell what's the layer, what is the size. Do I need to go to the Hugging Face and figure out all the layers, file sizes, and input here? Or
Yeah, so you don't have to do it. So AI Kit already does that. So that's what I was getting at. So like say if it sees like a safe tensors file, then it's going to
oh,
categorize as weights. If it sees as like a JSON file, it's going, hey, this is the config. And say if it's like a README or like a Markdown file, then it's going to say, hey, this is
so in
docs.
this specific
Yeah.
example, the target model pack. So what is the spec for this example? Can you? I mean,
The spec is this one, so it
no,
aligns with
this
this one.
one, just this one.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, like say that this is the VND CNCF model weight V1 raw, right? So this is for like the if you have a weight, right? This is the media type. So if you look go and then look at it, our model, the safe tensors file has the same thing. And if you look at say like the config.json or like generation config
Oh,
or like
actually, my question is actually who created this spec.md? So is a
oh,
tool or
this spec, yeah,
yeah?
this spec is from let me see. I think there's like a few companies. I think Red Hat, Ant Group. There's like a few
Oh,
contributors. So
okay.
this is the CNCF project.
Is this a template stuff, or I'm just trying to understand how if I have an arbitrary model, what my spec need to look like? So do I need to customize it with a template or something?
Uh, so there's no, I mean, there's no arbitrary, like they're all very similar, right? They have like certain let's say
Oh,
weights are like safe tensors or like GGUF or like EXL2.
okay,
So
okay.
they have like there are predefined things that certain things like config
I see.
JSON or generate. These are like
Oh,
all predefined. There's you cannot really do like make your own stuff if especially if you want to use like VLLM or SGLang and whatnot.
God. So the model pack is actually exactly designed for the Hugging Face as the
It's for
some
not Hugging Face, but just in general like the models.
okay. But Hugging Face is going to be the major test case or whatever example we just
Yeah,
use.
Hugging Face is storage, so you can
Mm,
think about just that. Say like it's just stores the model files. And AI
Yeah,
Kit
I think
basically takes the model files from the storage and then puts them into OCI.
it defines the layout of the image. You need to follow the layout format.
One question for this, like, do we want to rely this in Kaito or something? Like, so if in that case, like before this, we just need to wait the Hugging Face is provisioned, but until for now we need to wait for another life cycle. Do we need to do that?
Kaito already does that, so it does it with the presets. So the idea of this one is to instead of using the Kaito's own um, model type in the preset, use the AI Kit the packager, and then use that instead, and then which will automatically align with the model pack CNCF spec, and then I think that's a good PR opportunity. So
Okay.
so Qinghui, I think we already used Aura's pool for model, does it?
Yes, and
Okay.
then we can also use Aura's pool for the image packed by the AI kit.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's compatible.
it's
yeah,
okay.
there would be not much work on the Kaito
Yeah,
side.
I was
Yeah.
trying to think what's the way to the integration. So the integration part is we are going to change our image build pipeline to generate the
Yeah,
OCI manifest.
Yep.
Instead of
yeah,
generating the OCI manifest, we will generate a model pack, basically. Model pack.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. And
So
we
So and
will
then this is
use the init container to pull using the Aura's pool.
yeah, okay. Now technically I totally understand. So can you tell me, I mean, what exactly the difference is between these two approaches? I still try to understand. What is the difference between Aura's pool model pack versus more Aura's pool or OCI manifest?
oh, it's in the end, it's the same thing basically. But I think one is like you have like a nicer way that you can like users can
Define?
see like,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
this is like a weight, and then this is a weight,
Yeah,
and then
just
this is like a
follow the
config.
spec.
Yeah.
I see.
It's a
This is the
standard layout.
okay. And if we want to make some customizations, we still can we do it or doubt it? Okay.
Depends on what kind of customizations you want. But I mean, we
Okay.
can do anything in AIKit. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, let me see what is it. Let me look at this example. So row
Yes.
more, we have a metadata. It's okay.
Yes, the Docker image is also a kind of layout, the OCI image. Yeah,
mm.
it's also a specific layout for OCI image.
So just curious. So if the save tensor file, will each file becomes a layer or
Yeah, each of them are like they're basically like layers in this case. Yeah, like the safe tensor is a layer, T-Dep2 is a
big model, if they have, let's say, more than 100 weight files, we are going to have 100 layers.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. Is that a
Yeah,
way to merge, I mean, multiple ways in, I'm just curious. To,
Yeah, and then when you download, they'll all download, so you're not wasting any space.
No, I'm talking about, this is container image layers, right? Am I right? Or is it different?
This is an OCI
It's the
artifact, but
OCR, so it's not
similar. Yeah.
container, it's not overlay FSS. Okay, gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not overlay.
It's
Yeah.
not overlay FS. Okay. Then it's just raw file. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you can see, yeah, and then they're not compressed; they're just raw files. So you say
Mm.
in this case, if I click on say this config JSON,
Mm.
I get exceeded. So you basically get I got the correct one.
Mm.
Yeah, like this. You guess JSON, and then all of these are like if you download these, then each of them are layers, and then when you do ORAS pull, it's just going to pull all of them, and then it's just going to
Yeah,
be like the Hugging Face repo.
Okay.
yeah. So it's flattened, not overlay FS.
Yeah,
Mm.
they're
Oh,
not additive. Yeah.
okay. Okay. And yeah, good. Any more questions? I think it's pretty straightforward. Thanks, Serge.
Yes, and when we switch our custom scripts to the AI kits, it will be more neat for implementation to
Yeah, I
pack
think
the
there's also a
image.
good PR opportunity there. So we should probably do like an AKS blog post or something. I can sync up with Sachi. I think she's oof. Um, like put it on the blog post that, hey, we're aligning with the CNCF model spec.
Yeah.
I'm super interested how this becomes a CNCF if we just define something like this.
AI.
Oh my goodness, this is
Oh,
the
about AI.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot imagine these things exist, 5 years ago. It's
Yeah,
impossible.
it's the first standard. Yeah.
It's impossible. Okay, anyway, good. Um, thanks, Satech. Any more questions? If no, let's move on.
So you're good on your side, right, Chinhu?
Yeah. I'm good. I will file a PR later.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, feel free to reach out. Any questions? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Cool.
Okay, let me see who else is here. Anyone else want? Is there any other agenda here? Oh, okay. Auto scaling update next. Who is going to do this? Let me see. Limbo or is Andy here?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
maybe Limbo, you just do update now. Yeah, Andy is not here. Limbo, can you hear us? Oh.
yes.
Yeah, please do update about the auto scaling work. So because Andy is not here, maybe you can speak on behalf of him.
Okay.
Mm.
And yes, auto scaling feature includes two parts. And the first part is implement inference set in the KAITO project. And this part had been had been completed, and the other part is a Kata scalar component, is a plugin for the Kata to support auto scaling inference set resources in Kaito, and yeah. The status of this part is also at the code is the coding has been completed. Now the current status uh, is debugging of this part, and this means Andy now is the, is debugging the autoscaler feature uh, by combining KAITO and the kata and the kata KAITO scalar component. These three components. Yes, this is the current status
Do we
of.
do we have a problem, or did you see any blocker right now, or because you are saying debugging? So I'm just asking, did you hit any issues?
Um, I Uh, in the debugging, there are some yes small problems, but all of them has been and solve the problems by one. Now there are no blocks, I think.
Okay, 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 good. Looking forward to it. Anybody else has question about autoscaler? Okay. If no, let's move on to next topic, which is, let me see. Oh, where is it? Oh, I saw somebody. Let me. I was seeing auto indexer. Is somebody remove that items, or Brandon, are you able to give a update for auto indexer?
Yeah, I mean, I can chat to where it's at. Currently, still working on the auto indexer. Have some of the base like data store handlers in place, and I'm currently working on drift detection. So making sure that if things are deleted or whatnot from the index, that we get it back up to date. And once that's done, I'll continue working on E2E tests and then adding more pipelines for release and everything like that.
Um, yeah, just take this chance. Brandon, can you show the audience about the Reg API repo? Because that's something that we have been doing, and I think
Oh yeah.
it's going to be valuable to let people know this is something that we did to try to make the integration with Reg easier.
Okay, let's see. Where is the okay, here's share. Uh, okay, I gotta quit and reopen. It asked for permission, so give me a second. I'll be right back.
Brandon, are you talking? We can see this. Hmm? Okay. Who is sharing? So you are sharing? You are.
I am not.
Okay.
I think that's Brandon.
No, Brandon is sharing. Okay. Brandon, you're mute.
Can you hear me now? Sorry, I was
Yeah, I
talking this whole
can.
time.
Yeah. I think you waste 2 minutes, so you repeat.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So yeah, we created this KAITO RAG API, which is this Python client for the RAG engine. And we built it based off of the fast API that the RAG engine is built on. So within the RAG engine, we use fast API for the service, and we went in, edited some tags and configurations in the fast API, and that gives you an open API spec. And from that, we can leverage this library. Let me make sure I remember it correctly, which one it is. Open API Python client, and it will auto-generate the client for you. So now anytime there is a new release of the RAG engine, we can easily just run one of the pipelines, and it will create a release branch, and then we can create a release based off of the version of the RAG engine. And so you can see now it's a whole lot easier to actually leverage the RAG engine. We have defined objects, index requests, documents, updated documents requests, delete document requests, all that, and chat requests, right? So all of the major things for index creation and document CRUD within indexes, and also calling chat is covered within this. And so on this, you can see some examples of how to do things with sync requests, and it also handles async requests. Any questions?
There's one comment in the chat. So Postman.
Yeah. Did you try the Postman before? It's really useful when I'm testing the RAG API. You can use extension from the VS Code and give it the API spec JSON, and then you can make the client request easily to invoke the RAG.
Oh, that's pretty handy too, for like testing and whatnot.
Yeah, testing the API.
Yeah.
You need to provide the API spec JSON.
Yeah. So if you have
Postman format.
Oh, can it just take the Open API like JSON spec or no?
Yeah, I think it's the Open API .json format.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then you should be able to hit the that endpoint on the RAG engine and to get that, right? Which is just whatever your RAG engine service endpoint is / openapi.json.
Yeah, I think that's it. With this, I think Postman should work.
Yeah.
Maybe Bouncy, you can give it a try. I think so.
Yeah, I mean we can give API open API.json in the repo, and the customers can easily import the JSON to the Postman extension and use the tool to test the API.
One question, like, is Postman considered safety in Microsoft or not? Anyone know this?
Can you say that again? Can Postman?
Is Postman considered a safety?
Is Postman considered safety?
I think in some of company, Postman is forbidden. I'm not sure what's the policy in Microsoft.
Good questions. Actually, here.
I think I've heard this before too. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
let's don't discuss this in upstream.
Sure.
In
Okay.
community meeting. So this is very specific to vendor. Anyway, so Brandon, so did you guys request maybe we can in the release as part of release, can we just copy this OpenAI.json? I think it does make sense.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, let's do that. Can you record a reissue for this? I think it's very reasonable.
Yeah. Do you want it within the RAG API or within the actual KAITO project?
No. I mean here, right? Whenever
Yeah.
RAG API make a release, I think in the release manifest should be one OAI.json file.
Okay. Yeah, I can change that.
You know what I'm saying? So basically in source code somewhere in here, you need to have a OAI Python somewhere as part of the release.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey, can I do something like the pipe install to install this
Yeah,
library?
yes.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
all
so you upload the package to
I
the
gotta
pipe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
These are
Okay,
pointed to
that's
the
cool.
wrong thing. Give me a second. It should be this KAITO RAG and run client.
Cool,
Let me
cool.
make sure. I gotta fix this.
I'm curious how to upload the package to pipe.
There it is. Yeah, so you can just
Oh,
pip install.
okay, got it.
I'll fix that as well.
It's part of release. So Brandon build a release pipeline does this.
Okay, your pipeline will push the package to the official pipe
Yes.
registry.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, thanks, Brandon. This is pretty cool. I think it is a very good way to extend our API and build any solution on top of the rack. It's going to be easier, basically. So, I mean, the immediate beneficiary is going to be the auto indexer.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Any more questions? Let me see the agenda. Do, 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 do. Okay, I don't think any other topics people want to discuss. All right. If not, give 20 minutes back to everybody. Thanks everybody for the meeting. See you next time. Bye bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thanks.